When the live-action Cinderella came out in 2015, my mother had one question. Why is the prince more beautiful than Cinderella? And I didn't know what to say to her, so I just went, I don't know, he can turn into a wolf at night. But now that I think about it, it sounds so sexual. But then again, my mother hadn't watched Game of Thrones, neither was she familiar with the quote, he's a prince on the streets and a beast in the sheets, so of course she didn't find it sexual, but if she had, I would have been grounded for 2 years maybe. Hey so guys, my name is Online Fox, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be watching Prime Video's Cinderella trailer starring Camila Cabello and God knows who else, so let's find out.
This is it. Dresses by Ella.
Here's a laugh. This girl fancies herself a businessman.
Cinderella, it's only my love for your father, rest his soul, that stands between you and a life on the street. I have to make a life for myself. I'll sell one of my signature dresses. Soon everyone will know my name.
To make sure your nuptials are done properly, we shall hold a ball. You shall find a bride.
Somebody to love.
Cinderella, you don't need to go to the ball.
Please, stepmother, I spent weeks making this dress. My future depends on it.
Yes! I am your fabulous godmother. Do you want to go to that ball and meet a bunch of rich people who will change your life?
Yes, I was just crying and singing about it like 2 minutes ago.
Then go you shall!
Oh, look at that. This is different. I don't
Okay, Dad. You said you wanted to be a businesswoman. It's magic time.
Holy.
Where's my tail? I can't balance without my tail!
Here I go again. I'm imagining a world outside of when I'm in.
Oh my God, it didn't happen, and even if it did happen,
Hi. Would you like to dance?
right now.
Where did you get that dress? I designed it.
I pick you to be my princess.
What about my work? I don't want a life stuck waving from a royal box any more than a life confined to a basement.
If it's a million to wait, I'm gonna be that one. And if it's
I have dreams that I have to chase.
I'm gonna be the sun, and I just can't afford.
Marry him, and all of our problems will be solved. It's too late.
Life outside this basement starts right now.
The world's half asleep. It's gonna wake up and sing.
They're glass. Any way you can make them more comfortable?
No.
But you just did a whole thing.
Even magic has its limits.
Cinderella has always been so darn close to my heart that I don't even know how to feel about this. Oh my good lord, bless their heart. They're really making me a cocktail of emotions right now. We're gonna have to talk about each, scene individually, and I would really like you to not judge me because Cinderella is literally a part of my soul. That's how much I love it. Therefore, a few comments that I might make about this will be harsh, so just cut me some slack, and let's just give our opinions on this.
This is it.
Firstly, the costumes and the sets, they're so colorful, which is okay because, it is, after all, a fairy tale. It makes a lot of sense, but it's just the gold and the bald heads that are not really making sense to me. I mean, it is the 18th century or something, so I don't think women were allowed to do that back then. I mean, they could obviously do it, but it wasn't really considered as beauty. So there is obviously that, but I love how colorful it is. I'm like, especially after watching The Last Kingdom that I'm currently watching, is like, that is dull. So obviously a fairy tale is supposed to be colorful, so it makes sense.
Here's a laugh. This girl fancies herself a businessman.
See, it is a time where Ella is starting her own business and people are laughing at her. So it's not really a time where you could have a bald head. I mean, what sort of You know, it's I mean, I think I'm a cocktail of emotions because this is a cocktail of genres and times. It's like if the people of 2021 existed back in the day. It kind of looks like that, but then again, it's from Pitch Perfect's writer or director, and I mean, like, why would you hire them to make a Cinderella movie? I don't know. God, make better choices and be positive, please, please. And for some reason, after seeing all of this, I did not expect the mice to be there, but look at them, there they are, they're so adorable. Like Gus, oh my god, Gus has always been so adorable. He literally makes me want to get a mouse. But then again, mice aren't really, you know, that adorable in real life. Like a guinea pig would be much better, or a hamster. Ugh, I need to get a hamster. Really, they're like so portable. You can like take them wherever you're going. I mean, they would obviously be disturbed by the change of environments, but like you can take them. It's not like a dog, which, you know, it's hard to carry a dog. Well, no, it's a dog. A dog's fine. A horse is hard to keep up. So a hamster is just so, you could put it in your pocket. I mean, a friend of mine, she has another friend, like, did you understand that? My friend's friend brings his hamster to them at school every single day. I don't know why they allow him to do that, but he brings his hamster to his school every single day. It's so hilarious. Imagine one day they find that like the hamster escapes from his pocket and somebody finds it and dissects it. It is med school after all. Anything can happen.
Cinderella, you don't need to go to the ball.
Please, stepmother, I spent weeks making this dress. My future depends on it.
This is a very great point that they raised in this, which, you know, a lot of people like have this misconception that Cinderella wanted a prince to come and save her. No, she just wanted to go to a ball and have some good time. Similarly, here, Cinderella doesn't want to go and marry to a prince, as we later found out in the trailer, like it was more specifically said. She wants to go there so she'll meet some people who would like her dress and probably ask her, where'd you get that dress? And she'll be like, I designed it, and I can design clothes for you too. She's trying to make contacts, she's trying to build a business. Cinderella isn't the enemy of feminists. I love Cinderella.
Yes! I am your fabulous godmother.
As much as I love the idea of, you know, a fairy godfather, it's just, this seemed way too over the top. It's Billy Porter. I mean, I really like him, so it is like, and the fairy godmother is supposed to be like all over the place, so it kind of makes sense. But like the whole thing of him calling himself fairy godmother, I mean, it is kind of a gay thing, so. I mean, they call themselves sisters sometimes, so I'm assuming it's okay to call them godmothers as well. So I don't know. I mean, would you rather have a fairy godmother like this or have Sherlock Holmes as your godfather? That's something to think about, because Sherlock is also all over the place.
Me.
Where's my tail? I can't balance without my tail!
And James Corden is one of the mice. It's so adorable. This is like just the amount, like they have put enough adorable stuff in this film to make me want to forget the bald heads. Like James Corden is a mouse. I mean, he has been a cat, so it was perfect to be a mouse now. And the whole thing where, you know, he can balance without his tail, which is pretty perfect because yes, it does send you off balance. Have I ever came across a story where they chopped off someone's tail? I know that if you chop off a dog's tail, it doesn't, you know, really affect him. Or maybe it affects some dogs, but the dogs that I've known of, they were not affected when their tail was chopped off.
Oh my god, it didn't happen.
I said the costumes were amazing, but that hairstyle, please, Camila. Why are you going to have the same braid throughout? Like, it does not go with the dress. Come on, sweetie, it does not go with the dress.
Hi. Would you like to dance?
Right now.
This made my heart feel better. I don't recall the last time I came across a film where they didn't pronounce dance as dance. Why did they get American as soon as they pronounce the word dance? It's dance. Like, they would all have British accents, but then they'll be like, can I have this dance? And I'm like, No. But a dance, yeah, sure.
I pick you to be my princess.
What about my work? I don't want a life stuck waving from a royal box any more than a life confined to a basement.
But if you want to do me a favor, I mean, you liked me enough to make me your wife, do you mind lending me some money so I can like open an actual shop and give me some contacts who, you know, people who were interested, who would be interested in buying my clothes? I would be much more grateful. And I'll probably marry you once I become rich enough. You know, once I've, you know, fulfilled my dreams of making a lot of dresses and everything. And I could have like a company where I could just design clothes and people will stitch them. And can you wait like 5 years, 10 years, maybe?
Marry him and all of our problems will be solved.
I literally did not recognize her in this scene. I was like, does Cinderella have like a real mother in this scene? Or is there like a housekeeper or someone? The stepmother is literally like, marry him. Like, whatever happened to her shutting the door, locking it, and saying, I changed the Wi-Fi password? It's like so stupid. Why did he say whoever, you know, fit the slipper? He should have said whoever brings the second pair of the slipper will become my wife. He should have said that. The prince was really dumb. But more beautiful than Cinderella.
It's gonna wake up and
It's the scenes on the horses that have my heart. And when in the 2015 Cinderella trailer he says, I have to see her again.
I have to see her again.
I'm not a girly girl, as you can tell. But I am a girly girl. I literally just explained how girly of a girl I am in my last one. I'm just a jack of all trades, but master of none. I'm a cocktail of all the emotions and all the personalities. But when Prince Kid said, I have to see her again, my heart just swelled into this ripe watermelon.
They're glass? Any way you can make them more comfortable?
No.
But you just did a whole thing.
Even magic has its limits.
This was so hilarious because in the live action, the fairy godmother says, and you'll find them really comfortable.
They're made of glass. And you find that really comfortable.
And now he's like, magic has its limits. You can't just have fashion and comfort together, which is something my mother said to me when I was around 6 or 7 years old. I was wearing this like really beautiful green dress that was so damn itchy. I literally could not breathe in it. And I went to my mother and I was like, I cannot wear this to the evening, whatever we were going to. And my mother said, you can either look pretty or you can be comfortable. And I was like, okay, I choose to be pretty. And since that day, I have literally not complained even when someone makes me walk a mile in heels. I'm like, I'm fine with it, I look pretty. Anyway, that was it for this video. Really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, give it a like. Also comment below and let me know your thoughts about this trailer and generally your thoughts on Cinderella. I'm not gonna argue with you, like seriously. I have like come across this fact that no matter how long how long you argue with someone in the comments, nobody changes their opinion. You just waste your time and brain cells, and I already have just 2, so I can't waste more. So yeah, make sure you go ahead and comment that and subscribe and click the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Also check out my Instagram at lnf_fox and my edits channel where I have not made a single Cinderella edit. I should make one. But I did make one of Wonder Woman. It's so beautiful and my heart is still in a million pieces because Steve is literally a gem. So yeah, make sure you go and check out that as well as my Instagram. And yeah, I'll hopefully catch you in the next video. I'm the only Ella Fox in this world, and I think it's safe to say that my favorite Disney princess is Cinderella. I mean, I do like others as well. I mean, Jasmine's pretty amazing, and I think when you look at the films, a lot of people don't like the live actions. I really like them, and I also like the originals. Which is a series that I haven't watched because the death rate is too high for my liking. Anyway, yeah, let me know your favorite Disney princess as well, and I'll hopefully catch you in the next video. Bye! Oh, I should do something that's like more graceful as Cinderella.
Baby, please